you get some coffee?
Happy birthday.
Donuts? Thanks.
Yeah, you
Dunkin'.
want some donuts?
No, we had some. We had some donuts this morning. I'm surprised we beat you guys here.
Well, we left a little late, and then we got stuck in traffic. So we'll make sure the crock pots work.
Jace got something special back here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's not kind of crock pot that I expected to see.
What do you mean?
Doesn't look like a crock pot.
Well, it's got a gasket and a lid that latches.
It just, you know, typical crock pot is oval.
It's an overlanding crock pot.
I didn't know. I didn't know you had some kind of special overlanding crock pot, man. It's
in case we tip over.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We can still eat dinner. That is pretty cool.
Nomad traveling.
Never even seen it.
Oh wait, it's got a pin in it. Oh, we got our Jake's chili.
1L or 2?
I don't remember. Honestly, just one. Yeah, just one.
It is just one.
Just one.
You can edit
reverse,
that out, right?
reverse. Jake's chili. This is dinner for tonight in the special overland crock pot here. Bucky's, one of the largest convenience stores / gas stations I have ever been to. It was a bit overwhelming, but it sure was cool to visit. By the way, they have killer pulled pork sandwiches.
Kevin's first Bucky's experience. Isn't it nuts? It is loud. Look at all the Bucky stuff. It's the best gas station ever. You want some glazed nuts? Oh, you haven't seen a restroom till you've seen a Bucky's restroom.
Well, our first trail, we get about, let's say 100 yards, and water crossing. We're not crossing here.
It's not crossable.
Yeah, this is not. I'm just gonna stop here for a second and walk down.
It's pretty high, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not putting my vehicle in that. I still want to go down and walk down and kind of look. With all the rain we've had this spring, these water levels were very high. We were supposed to bypass this part, but I made a wrong turn reading the map. Yeah, that's deep AF.
There's where it would come out.
Yeah,
over there.
yeah. I mean,
I want to know what a normal.
we'll have to re-navigate here because it's too deep. We can't cross this. It's probably 4 or 5 feet deep, I'd imagine. So we got to find another way around. See what we can do. As I walked back up to the rigs, I contemplated how I was going to let these guys know I messed up. So this is the water crossing that we bypassed. We were supposed to bypass. So we would have got off. Why do we put ourselves in the middle of nowhere? No convenience stores or fast food drive-thrus, only to depend on self-reliance and instincts. Independence. Why would we do this on purpose? Well, for a few reasons, but our number one reason is peace. To get away from the day-to-day city life, to get away from hectic traffic, and challenge ourselves with a hint of complexity when navigating the road less traveled.
Oh, to air down.
I don't remember how long it took to air down.
I didn't time it, so I'm just figuring it out. It looks like about 5 psi a minute, something like that.
Cue the sad music. Something is about to happen that will cost me a pretty penny.
Wow.
Yep, you got it. Crash. Brand new drone. 2 minutes of our first flight, doing work, and
Hopefully it
boom,
didn't break anything.
useless. Just like that.
You literally
Rest in
just
peace,
got
little
back
guy.
down. I think you found it. Yay.
destroyed.
Seriously?
Yeah, they hit one f***ing little limb and it's destroyed. Wildcat Mountain Battlefield, half a mile ahead. Let's stop there. A bit of anger and a lot of sadness all ran through me at once. I quickly decided not to let this ruin our trip, as we were about to get a little history on the Battle of Camp Wildcat. Camp Wildcat Battlefield.
No horses permitted after dark.
Oh, dang.
Gotta go back.
Battle of Camp Wildcat. Kentucky's first taste of Civil War. Look at that. The Battle of Camp Wildcat, also known as Wildcat Mountain or Camp Wildcat, was one of the early engagements of the American Civil War. October 21st, 1861, in northern Laurel County, Kentucky, during the Kentucky Confederate Offensive. This battle is considered one of the first Union victories of the Civil War and marked the second engagement of troops in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Camp Dick Robinson. No horses. Dang. I'm gonna go down here and look at the old cannon. The old artillery, Camp Wildcat. It's a wild setup there. Probably took a lot of time to aim and load up and fire and all that. Look at that, they welded a cannonball in there. What's this number? 490. I can't see it. 492. Yep. Sad face.
I know. How you doing?
Lost my drone. I didn't lose it.
You destroyed it on
tree,
accident.
And it dropped from about 20 feet and it's destroyed.
Completely.
As we headed up Wildcat Road, the second failure of our trip was lurking on Jake's 4Runner. This set us back about a day and a half, but it's all part of the journey. We continued moving forward for the moment, searching for that perfect campsite.
Man, that looks weird.
Hey, you guys think you can climb this to the left here? I'm gonna try it, I think. Now, seeing these things from the other side of the pixel screen never does these obstacles justice. It was pretty steep, but as usual, the Ranger crawled right up, making it look super easy. Jake had let his friend, Michael, drive for a bit to get a feel for the terrain, as I think it had been quite a while since he had driven anything off-road. They opted that the best line for them was to bypass the steep rock. Jake did some work to his engine before this trip, and he wants to make sure that nothing's leaking oil. He had a pretty bad oil leak in the driver's side cam seal. Yeah, driver's side cam seal. It was leaking pretty bad last time we were out, so he wants to make sure he's not low on oil. Right. Good?
Quarter of a quarter.
Is that your first time driving off-roading?
No, I've done it before.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been
I was like, you
a few
really
years, though.
natural.
Breakfast of champions.
Yeah. Motul.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is Jake gonna spill it? Is he gonna get it in the hole? Oh, oh, oh!
Aw, it's
Man.
windy.
Yeah,
Wind caught it.
yeah, it was all that wind. Quarter of a quart, huh? All right, we're all topped off. Let's get to moving, like high speed moving.
I don't know about that.
We are going to need to move a little faster though.
Why? Because we're nowhere near any campsites.
Yeah. Just before finishing up Wildcat Road, Jake had lost power brakes. In the moment, we had thought that there could be an issue besides the total obvious. And you'll see, we looked several times throughout the rest of the day. We had spotted a few possible campsites as we had been back on pavement, so Jake fell back to go scout them out, while Keith and I spotted a waterfall. We channeled our inner hikers, but let's be honest, neither of us are in the shape to be hiking. So we went about halfway up, decided to come back down because setting ourselves up for a slip and fall wasn't going to be very fun to finish out the rest of the trip with injuries. You getting winded, Keith? Oh.
Look at these adventuring men. Why do you say that? Oh, here's your keys. Stole them.
There was a spot on that trail where you go.
I'm pretty sure it's
It just ends in a circle. It looks like a cool spot.
it's back
It's
here.
this trail
somewhere.
right here. It's that trail.
Dirt.
Middle Fork Rock Castle River.
Yes.
So that trail's not in the forest. Look, it goes out. The forest is to the north of that trail, not the south.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh,
So
that's,
it is public.
Yeah, it's public land, but I just don't know if you can just stay anywhere on U.S. Forest Service.
Yeah.
ooh, the
But
thing.
I don't know about Forest Service. That's another. That's a whole different level.
Right.
Still government land,
Yeah.
I'm still unsure.
Same people, different
Oh.
rules.
This bridge was something that was marked on Onyx, When we arrived, there was a sign that said a weight limit, I believe of 6,000 pounds, so we took turns traveling the decrepit old wooden piece of history, as my truck is more than likely nearing 5,000 pounds just itself. Jake just said he thinks he's got a vacuum leak. He doesn't have any power brakes right now, so I'm gonna check it out. We really had our fingers crossed for a quick fix, looking for a simple vacuum leak we could remedy in some way, but no such luck in the moment.
What happened when he put it in dry?
Yeah, that's... Where's this valve?
Shut it off, Mike.
We narrowed it down to maybe an evap solenoid, but still not sure yet. His friend was driving, so he's gonna drive now and see how it feels. And next we run across a washout.
My brakes are super sketchy.
I have to.
I got a feeling the locals around here aren't the most pet-friendly people in the world.
We decided to give Jake's 4Runner one more look over for a possible vacuum leak as we pulled into camp. I think we ultimately decided that the brake booster had just given out and will have to be replaced, but at last, let's settle into camp. This 4x4 Colorado Alto Mini has been an amazing experience for our sleeping quarters. Switching from ground camping to rooftop tent camping gives Brooke a bit of reassurance that the bugs and animals are less likely to bother us in the middle of the night. It goes right along with that sense of peace we were talking about earlier. While it is a higher price point, it's definitely a worthwhile purchase. 4x4 Colorado has some nice products, and I think Keith
plenty of
was a
room.
bit intrigued. Setup is rather easy with the Alto Mini. I think we're getting close to the time and number of experiences we've had in this tent that in the near future we'll be giving our honest opinion on everything about this rooftop tent.
I love watching you pitch a tent.
I love you watching me.
Oh yeah. Getting that pooper. Privacy screen setup. Can't think of what it was called. This thing's great.
It's kick-ass.
'Tis. Not one of those annoying little pop-up things. Because we can never fold it to get it back in the little thing. And in the warmer times, we can shower in it.
Need a roof?
A roof would be lovely. Nice. Hello. Oh, wow. Oh, that's nice. It's got little Velcro straps in it. yeah, we just put the potty in there, and then it's got little places that you can put the toilet paper, your wipes, your sanitizer, so you don't have to carry it around with you. You just wear a headlamp at night, and it's all good. Yep. See, little pockets all around it. Thank you. Now I can go take a piddle. Excuse me. Wow. It's an off-road pot.
What's in the chili?
Ground beef,
It's a secret.
sausage,
Did you put that hot sauce in the chili?
tomatoes, beans,
It's on the side.
chili powder, cumin,
Did you put like multiple kinds of beans in there?
Day one, we didn't get to cover much ground, yet it was very eventful. The setbacks led to camaraderie towards one another, and for all of us that do this, I think it is one of the most important things in these overland experiences. We enjoyed the chili that Jake made and hung around the fire before we tucked in for the next day of activities. Stay tuned for day 2 of this trip. Good night, everyone.